All right, the Browns at Graham Bailey. The win of the day yesterday. The Packers, people were already slotting them in the Super Bowl in the NFC, basically. I certainly was one saying, hey, after 2 weeks, the Packers have been the most impressive football team. But at Graham Bailey, how impressed have you been by the Browns rookies? Schlesinger, Graham, Sampson, Fannin, Huntington, and, of course, Judkins yesterday in his first game as a Brown, all showing up big in the opening 3 weeks. Judkins' hit on Parsons was a thing of beauty. Yeah, Judkins is going to be the guy going forward here. I think that's the big thing, and that's going to help out their football team. He is a bell cow running back who can get tough, smash mouth, tough yards that way up the middle, and then at the same time, you give him a lane or a little hole, he's a guy that can rip off a 50, 60-yard run. I think he's got that type of talent. So, yeah, that's great. And then you got him as a starter and another rookie in Dylan Sampson who can be a backup and a change of pace, a little bit of a smaller guy, but still get an explosive element. So I love that. Okay, let's stay on the offensive side of the ball. Harold Fannin Jr., in love with him. In love with him. Knocked it out of the park. He was one of my favorite guys in the draft process. If you paid attention to that, I don't know if you did at Graham Bailey, but yeah, you got a guy that's a tight end who's willing to block and getting better in that, but a big body who runs routes and runs after the catch like he's a receiver. I think that's the special thing. Schlesinger has blown me away. He's awesome. He's going to be awesome. He is athletic. He's fearless. He's a thumper, right? He's good in pass coverage. He's good sideline to sideline in the run game. And if you run downhill at him, he brings it on that way too. So, thoroughly impressed with him. Mason Graham, I feel like maybe been a little bit all over the place. I need to watch the Browns on film a little bit more closely. I'm excited to do that because I think Jim Schwartz and what he's doing, he's throwing a few curveballs at some offenses here early part of the year where I think they thought, wait, we're just going to get blitzed. They're going to play man-to-man. We know the Browns are going to play aggressive. I think he's changed it up. He's got offensive coordinators not knowing what to expect. I saw a lot of that in the Green Bay game yesterday as far as four-man rush, dropping into zone coverages, doing some creative things on the back end that way. But Mason Graham is, to me, gets off the ball, disruptive, athletic, and sometimes it's hard to judge, and this is where I got to watch a little closer with Cleveland because they move their lines so much in crazy ways and stunts and slants this way, to sometimes it can make it look like it's a bad play, but it's like, that's not a bad play. If you ask a 300-pound guy to get over there to create chaos, and now he's got a 320-pound guy pushing him as he's running over there to get in the chaos, and now he gets moved out of the way a little bit more, I don't blame the defensive line in those instances. I go, what do you expect them to do? Just put the brakes on and go, hey, 320-pound guy on my back, just stop right here. I want to stop. No, that's not going to happen. So at times it's just all about chaos in Cleveland there, but they got something going. It's all about the D. Certainly, the Graham Delpit interception won the game for them yesterday. That was a bad mistake by Jordan Love in a defensive struggle type of game. He should have known better. But Browns been more than I expected. Should have beat the Bengals week 1, right? Outclassed by the Ravens, but hanging around yesterday and relying on the defense. And Joe Flacco, even though he had the one interception, those are games in the past where we've seen Joe Flacco have more than one turnover. He kind of plays it close to the vest. That gave him a chance to win the game. And then, of course, the big block field goal was one of the plays of the day. Way to go, Browns. Yo, homies, it's time to watch some games. That's right. We're on to the NFL season here with Chris Simms Unbuttoned.
Hit subscribe to get our weekly picks, Sunday night recaps after every game, and much, much more.
Thanks for watching. Peace out, homies. Remember, subscribe. Peace out.